everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me because I feel like I have just been so dang busy, so I thought I would fill you in on what's been going on. First of all, I just wanted to start out by saying thank you to all my subscribers. Today I woke up with 500, so that's pretty exciting. Thank you so much for everyone that has subscribed to my channel and watches my videos. I love you so much. When I started my YouTube channel, I really wanted to help other people out there with pale skin that have the same problems as I do when it comes to finding makeup. So it's nice to see that there is a community out there and you are enjoying my videos, so thank you. But anyway, let's start getting ready. I think I'm going to do something autumny. You know, it's autumn now in Australia. I'm feeling these tones, so let's go with that. So I'm just going to start out by priming my skin and doing some color correcting. So I've been using this Stila One Step Correct Primer for a while now, well, about a week, and I'm pretty happy with the results. That does tone down a lot of the redness, but I still like to do some color correcting. So I'm just going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer on some of my bigger blemishes. My skin is actually looking probably the best it has ever looked, believe it or not. So I have been changing up my skincare routine a bit. I've been using a really gentle cleanser and then using oils on my face at night time. So I mix it up between rosehip oil and castor oil. So even though I still do have a few little breakouts, a lot of the scars on my cheeks are starting to fade and my overall texture just feels so much better and hydrated, so I'm really digging the oils. So I'm starting to become happier with how my skin is looking overall. It's getting there. You know, you think at 25 years of age the acne would stop, but no, it doesn't. It never ends. Has anyone tried out any of the Drunk Elephant skincare range? Because I really want to try out their exfoliant. It's a BHA and AHA in one. So at the moment I am using a BHA liquid exfoliant, but I just don't feel like it's strong enough, you know, like it's doing anything. So I want to try out theirs because it looks good. So anyway, moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix Fluid and I am in the shade NW10. Now I have a new product here that I want to try, and it is one of these silicone sponges. So this one is by Korah Beauty and it's the Crystal Teardrop Miracle Blender. So I found these guys on Instagram and they were doing a pre-sale and they had 40% off. So I ended up buying one of those and this is the first time I'm going to use it. Alright, so it says, use circular motions with the silicone sponge to spread your makeup product onto your face. Then pounce lightly onto your skin until everything is blended nicely. Okay, let's see. So I've just put some foundation on the back of my hand. I'll put a bit on there. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Alright, let's pounce. I don't know, it kind of feels sticky and there's this weird, if you can see it, see like this extra little flappy bit of like plastic. I feel like it's really getting in the way. It's just not giving as much full coverage as this foundation normally gives. Try some more. And it's like not going into my pores. Let me zoom in. Can you see here how it's like sitting weird? Like, I don't know, am I doing it right? They do have a little video and she's kind of holding it like this. Pounce. Pounce. Damn it. I just really don't feel like I'm doing a good job at this. I'm just going to go over it with my brush because I'm just not sure, you know? I think it needs a little bit more practice. One good thing is that it definitely has a very tiny amount of product on it, so it's not soaking it in like a brush or a beauty blender does. But as for the finish that it leaves, I just think that I'm liking the brush a bit more, so I'll have a few more plays with it and fill you in on what I think. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. I cannot put this concealer down. It is so bloody good. I do have a review and swatch comparison video on my channel already on this concealer. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave it linked below. Just going to quickly set that in place before I do the other eye. And I'm just going to set the rest of my face with the same powder. I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder, as always. Now to bronze up the face, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. But anyway, what has been happening? I have been so damn busy the last couple of weekends, so that is why my schedule of 2 videos a week I haven't been sticking to very much lately, just because I've had so many other things going on. I recently had one of my best friend's hens night and weddings. I did put up a vlog of her hens night. We went out on a boat, had some lunch, had some drinks. It was so fun. And then her wedding was beautiful as well. And then last weekend I had another one of my best friend's hens night. We went down to the Gold Coast for a couple of nights and it was just, it was so fun. So on the first night we end up just chilling at the hotel for a while, and we got a topless waiter and his name was PR, and he did a pretty good job, you could say. If you have me on Snapchat, I'm sure you would have seen the little sneak peeks of his ass. We played this game with him and we had like some banned words, so we weren't allowed to say my friend's name, her husband-to-be's name, wedding or marriage. Like there were 4 words, and if we did say them, Peter had to give us a spank. And so we're all just like yelling them out, like, Peter, like I said a bad word. Classic. But yeah, then he just like hosted a bunch of the games and served us drinks all night. It was really fun. For blush, I'm going to be using Too Faced Love Flush Blush in the shade Baby Love. But yeah, then the next day, on the Saturday, we did a pub crawl in the afternoon, but we had a theme and it was ugly bridesmaids dresses. So we all had to go to the op shop and find the ugliest bridesmaids dress that we could. And I found this hideous red one. It was disgusting. I'll insert a picture on the screen so you can see. But oh my god, it was so fun. So we just went to a few pubs and we had a little deck of cards that had some challenges on there that we had to complete. So one of mine was to get a piggyback off a random man, and I'm just like, excuse me. We found this bunch of guys, there was like 3 of them, and we just bombarded them and got them to do all of our challenges pretty much. So there were a lot of good sports. There were a few people that we asked and they were just like, no. Okay. I think I went a bit ham on the blush. Let me blend that out. For highlight, I'm going to use Mary Lou by the Balm. But then at the next pub we went to, we found this group of like older men, and they also just let us do all our challenges on them. And one of them was to find someone with a hidden tattoo. And we found this Maori guy, and he had some tattoos on his arms, and my friend Tennille was like, oh, do you have any hidden tattoos? He pulls down his pants and he's standing there in his undies, and he's just got like tribal tats all over him, all down his legs, all around his groin. We were all like, oh, now that is a hidden tattoo. Like, it was so perfect. And then just things like, you know, get a photo with a married man, and Sean the hen had to write her name on some guy's chest in lipstick, and just fun things like that. For the eyes, I want to do something really warm toned, so I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to go in with Burnt Orange first. After our pub crawl and our ugly dresses, we went back to the hotel and got changed into some prettier outfits, and then went back out and did like a club crawl with this group. So we paid like $30 or whatever, and we got to go to a few different clubs. You got a free drink on entry. They had lots of games. Like, it was really fun. We did that, just booty popped the whole night. You know how it is. And then the night ended with some McDonald's and kebabs. So winner winner. I want this to be really smoky, so I'm really going to blow it out on the corners here and take this colour up quite high. So that hen's night was super fun, and her wedding is in about 3 weeks time, which I'm going to be a bridesmaid for. So I'm looking so forward to that. It's my first time being like a proper bridesmaid, so exciting. So her wedding is going to be the 3rd one down out of 4 in the last couple months. So I've already been to 2, I've got Sean's to go, and then another one of my good friends is in May, and her hen's night's coming up too. Just to help this shade transition a little bit more nicely, I'm going to use Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek and just put a little bit up the top here. Next, I'm going to take the shade Realgar and just deepen up my crease. So that was an absolute crazy fun weekend down the Gold Coast, and I'm going to be back down there in May because my sister is turning 21. So it's going to be her and a bunch of her friends and then her dorky old big sister. I'm thinking of doing another one of those club crawl things that we did for the hens weekend because it was a really good idea. I don't hit the clubs that much anymore, so I don't know where I'm going. So that was a really good tour to take you to different clubs, you know, suss it out, see what's going on. These colours are to die for. Next, I'm going to take Cyprus Umber, and I think I'm going to do a halo eye. So I'm just going to use this to darken up the outer and inner corners, and then I might put gold in the middle or something, you know? After my sister's 21st, I have one more major event, and then I think I can calm down for a while. And that is mine and my boyfriend's 9-year anniversary. 9 years, like I can't believe it. We got together when we were 17, so little tiny babies, still in school. So I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I think Clinton is organising this one, which I'm pretty excited about. I like when he organises it. Makes it feel special, you know. It's like, thank you. You care. You're looking after it. I want to get him a present, but I just don't know what to get him. He really wants a jet ski, but I'm not buying him a flippin' jet ski. I'll tell you that right now. Maybe I should buy him like a toy jet ski. That'll be funny. That'll get him good. So as you can see, I've just packed it onto the outer and the inner corner here, and I'm just trying to slightly blend it through the middle without going too high because I still want all the orange shades to be seen. Next, I'm going to take Magic Act by Makeup Geek and put this in the center of my eyelid where I've left that blank space. If you're just using the Modern Renaissance palette, you can use this Primavera shade, but I just want something a little bit more gold, where this is a little bit light gold. Does that make sense? So I've just put the product on a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to then spritz it with some Fix Plus, and this will make it pop. Bam! And then just going in with the brush that I used for the brown shade with no extra product. I'm just going to blend the edges out around the gold. I'm also not bringing the gold shade too high up because when I rest my eyes, the gold will transfer onto my creases and nobody wants that. For my bottom lash line, I'm going to take a mix of the shades we used on the top. I always put really stupid faces when I'm doing my under eyes. Like, is that necessary? Kind of just look normal. So I've put the 2 orange shades right from outer to inner corner, and then with the brown shade, I've only put that from the outer corner to about halfway in, and I'm just going to blend it down a little bit. See what I mean about the glitter that transfers? See there? Get out the way. I'm going to use Mary Lou to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. Alright, I think it's time for some lashes and mascara because I look like I haven't had any sleep in a long time. Okay, I just went and finished off my eyes off camera. I put on some false lashes. I'm wearing the 415s by Korah, which I always wear. I also put some eyeliner in my tight line, a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes, you know, finished off the eyes. So now onto the lips. I'm going to use this Huda, is it Huda or Huda? Huda Beauty? Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty. Anyway, I'm using this, I think it's Huda. No, that doesn't sound, whatever. I'm using one of her lipsticks. I got the little mini 4-packs. This one is in the shade Trendsetter. Sorry, I always do my lips out of view. Damn it. I feel like I can never get the side of my lips to match on the top. Like, it drives me mad. Now this one's higher than this one. Lastly, I'm going to finish off with some all-nighter Urban Decay setting spray. Well, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed watching today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and leave me a comment below telling me something fun, exciting, happy, sad, anything that is happening in your world recently. Come follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat if you aren't already, and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Bye!